Here comes the #1 ranked kid in the country. This is Lance Benick. He's #1 in Class AA2. Kind of waves his finger over to the scorer's table like, okay, you know who I am. Mark me down. Coming out. Let's see if Christian DuLaney comes out, who's also one of the top ranked kids in the state of Minnesota. At 220 pounds, DuLaney's is the #2 kid for Benick.
Yep, we're good.
And good. I learned a little something about DuLaney. I did not realize he was a Shakopee kid before he transferred to Benick. Can you imagine how he would fill in that roster, that lineup for Shakopee? They've got a pretty tough team. They're ranked #7 in class in AAA Minnesota.
I know last year in this duel with Benick and Totino, Lance tech Christian, so we'll see if we can keep it a little tighter this time.
And Christian DuLaney's a pretty good wrestler, but Lance is. There hasn't really been anybody from Minnesota who's hung tight with him for a while.
No. Maybe this competition lately though.
Yeah. Yep. At the Clash, he actually had to win a couple matches in the last right at the end of the match, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
Top ranked Jeremy Sweener, one of the top ranked from California anyway.
And another nationally ranked Brady Reeve.
From Parkston, South Dakota, and we're talking about him. If there's any chance anyone's listening from Parkston, South Dakota, they were my favorite fan base of the tournament. They brought the fans, and
they had a whole bleacher full.
They had a bleacher full. They had cowboy hats on and wore a lot of orange. They were pretty lively, and I sure hope we get to see them back at the Clash again next year.
And I've heard Lance is going to move up to 220 for the Mitchell tournament, so there'll be a rematch of Brady and Lance Benick.
Very good. So Isabel knows a little bit about the Clash. Isabel knows a lot about wrestling, period. You've heard her kind of let us know some of the guys that have been All-Americans. I see Isabel, she's at Fargo watching wrestling. She's just a wrestling fan other than being a team manager as well. She was also an intern for the Clash this past year. Did a little social media work for us. Dug into some statistics for all the teams. All right, no score in the first period. I think this is where DuLaney would want it. 0-0 after one period. Benick's going to be down. Start the second period. That'll be a 1-point escape for Benick. Looks like we have a little blood time. DuLaney's got a little blood. We'll have a little break. All right, so I know you were an intern for the Clash. Tell us about your experience and what you thought about the Clash this year.
I thought it's been like one of the most competitive Clashes they've had so far. It was a lot of fun, and me and my dad were partners for the all-tournament team for 220. So that was fun too.
All right, so you're putting it out there. So if you wrestled 220 and you went 6-0 and didn't win, I'm not going to say your name for the rest of the match, okay? Yay. So there you have it, Paul Cheney. It was Isabel Summers who gave that. Yeah, I promise you, Paul Cheney understands that's how the Clash works. Apple Valley's there every year, and there's so many good wrestlers, so many that go 6-0 that every 6-0 kid can't be awarded the all-tournament team. Wow, we're we're still 1-0 here. We've got about 45 seconds left in the second period. DuLaney's looking to do a little hip toss here. So Lance is wrestling up at 220. He weighed in at 195, but Lance, every time I see him, looks like he's getting a little bit closer to 182 pounds every time.
Yeah, he's walking around like 188.
Okay.
Like pretty light,
so he is under 190, and obviously they don't need him to go down at all because he probably fits into the lineup there where he can wrestle 95 or bump up to 220 if they need, and it helps the team, that's for sure. Come sections and state tournament time, that's going to be nice to have him be able to wrestle either 95 or 220. All right, 1-0, Lance Benick leads going in the third period. DuLaney's down.
It's straight now. Explode.
Let's see if DuLaney can do anything. Ooh, Lance likes to be in that position too, doesn't he? In fact, I think that's how he scored back points against Sweeney, and we just lost our connection. Not sure if there's still audio out there. If not, oh, DuLaney almost scores a 2 there. Little slide by, doesn't happen. I'm going to keep going here. I think we've lost video connection. But I'm going to keep calling the match. Benick's in on the takedown. He gets a 2-point takedown. So, and now a 1-point escape. So it should be, it's 3-2. Lance Benick with 1 minute 15 seconds left in the third period. Benick is leaning on him. Isabel, you know, I'm a big Lance Benick fan. He is sucking a little bit of wind here. I'm a little surprised. He looks tired. I wonder if he's a little under the weather, or you usually don't see him get too tired here. But you can tell he's definitely affected.
Yeah, he's up. He's down a lot of weight.
You're right. Yep. And Benick gets a 2-point takedown right on the edge of the mat. With 35 seconds left, he takes a 5-2 lead. I apologize if you can hear the audio, but you can't see the video. I'm going to wait to walk away and try to do something about this until after this match is over. Okay, DuLaney gets an escape. He's going to need a takedown with 20 seconds left in the match in order to tie this up. Spending some time looking at the clock there. I don't think that's where DuLaney wants to be. And a warning for a stall on Benick. Christian DuLaney wrestled a good match here. He almost worked that slide by twice, but he is going to come up a little bit short. Lance Benick gets a 5-3 win at 220 pounds. Best match that we've called of the day, huh?
Yep.